what's up? It's Ben. Welcome back to another edition of Ben's Friday Soundcheck, where every week we break down the hottest new country music releases so you don't miss a beat. This week's lineup is absolutely stacked. We've got new songs from Owen, Joe Nichols, and Morgan Evans, brand new albums from Priscilla, Jason Aldean, and Atlus, a powerful collaboration between Brandon Lake and Jelly Roll, and Moroney's latest lyrical mic drop. Let's jump into it. First up, hot off the press, and there's a lot to unpack today. Zach John King kicks things off with Still Feel the Burn, and if you like country songs that walk the fine line between heartbreak and healing, this one definitely hits hard in that area. Zach's got that raw, smoky vocal that feels like a mix between Parker McCollum and Kip Moore, kind of. Real emotion, no fluff at all. And then Morgan Evans is back, and he's dropping Beer Back Home. It's a classic Morgan song, easygoing, feel good, roll the windows down kind of country. It's one of those songs that feels like the perfect soundtrack to a really good fall weekend. Owen is back too with his new song Middle Age Crazy. It's a nostalgic and super relatable song all about looking back on the fast lane of life and realizing how quickly time flies. Jake has that laid back charm that makes it go all down easy. Joe Nichols brings the steel guitar and heartbreak on Goodbyes Are Hard to Listen To. Nobody does that neo-traditional country sound quite like Joe. This one could comfortably sit next to some of his older songs, like Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off, on any really playlist like that, but with a more emotional edge on this one. And to top it off, Ty Myers teams up with Marcus King for Two Trains. This one is gritty, bluesy, and southern rock through and through. You've got two powerhouse voices colliding in all the right ways on this one. And if you like your country with some muscle, it's definitely the first one to check out. Let's talk albums because this week is stacked. Priscilla is back with her brand new project, Things You Didn't See. It's 14 tracks of honesty, attitude, and heart. Exactly what her fans love her for. She's got her new single, Good On You, plus Couldn't Care Less, which she co-wrote with Tyranny Anderson and Alex Maxwell. Priscilla says this album reflects a time when she felt misunderstood, the girl who couldn't care less, when really she cared more than ever. And you can hear that emotion all over the record. Then Jason Aldean is celebrating a career milestone with 30 number one hits. From Why to Whiskey Drink, this thing covers nearly 2 decades of country domination. If you grew up on Aldean, this is definitely a must listen. Digital versions are out now, and if you're a vinyl person, the physical album is going to be out on November 28th with a Walmart exclusive pressing. And newcomer Atlus makes his debut with Secondhand Smoke. He calls it Chapters from His Life, and you can tell it's definitely raw, emotional, and it's got that underdog energy that reminds me of when Hardy first started popping up on playlists. Definitely want to keep an ear on for sure. This week's Rising Star Spotlight goes to Brandon Lake. Yes, the same Brandon Lake who's been making waves in the faith and pop scenes. He's teaming up with Jelly Roll with Hard Fought Hallelujah. This song has completely taken off. It's already platinum. It's earned Brandon his first ever CMA nomination for Musical Event of the Year, and it's been performed everywhere from American Idol to Jimmy Kimmel Live to the Vatican. Brandon said it best himself. What the heck? What an honor. Thank you, country music, for recognizing what's happening with this song. And honestly, it's easy to see why. It's emotional, it's real, and it connects with people from every walk of life. Don't forget, the CMA Awards air in November on ABC. And finally, on your radar, we got to talk about Megan Moroney and her new single, 6 Months Later. This one is pure Megan, funny, fierce, and full of personality. It's about that moment when an ex calls you half a year after a breakup, trying to come crawling back. She flips the old saying, oh, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, into what doesn't kill you calls you 6 months later. It's clever, it's catchy, and yes, TikTok is obsessed with it. Her delivery is so conversational, it's almost like she's gossiping with you over coffee, and that's what makes Megan's writing so good. She's witty, she's self-aware, and she can pack an emotional punch into the middle of a laugh. If 6 months later is any indication, her next record is going to be even bigger, brighter, and bolder than anything she's ever done before. And that's your Friday Soundcheck for October 10th, a packed week full of great new country music from Zach John King, Morgan Evans, Jake Owen, Joe Nichols, Ty Myers, brand new albums from Priscilla Block, Jason Aldean and Atlus, Brandon Lake and Jelly Roll's Hard Fought Hallelujah, and Megan Moroney's 6 Months Later. Make sure you come back next week. We'll talk about some brand new music once again. Have a good one.